Alright, so I'm going to give a quick overview of my new 50mm 1.8 STM that came in today. I just have it sitting in front of my other three lenses to give a size comparison: 24 to 105, 70-200 f4, the Sigma 150 to 600 contemporary. So once you pick it up, and if you have felt the old one, you'll notice that the build quality is a much improvement. It feels solid in your hand. It doesn't feel like a cheap cereal box toy that will crush in your hand if you sneeze on it or just don't pay attention. The metal mounts, nice upgrade from the old plastic mount. The focus motor in it is quieter than the old one. It's not silent like a standard USM focusing motor, but it is quieter than the old one. This is my first STM lens, so it's a little different. The full-time manual focus is activated through the electronics, so the camera has to be on for it to actually work, and whenever you press the shutter button, it can't be in that somewhat sleep mode that happens after about 5 seconds of the camera sitting. I'll show that. It focuses fairly quick, not super fast like USM again, but it's better. It doesn't hunt. It locks on once it finds its target. There's no jumping back and forth to find focus. And put it on. It's my 1D Mark III. Some people were posting that they felt like the lens mounted was kind of hard to get on. I haven't found that to be an issue with mine. I don't know if it's the body is older and has some wear to it or on the mount, but it seemed to mount just fine. But as you can see, full-time manual focus doesn't do anything even though the body's on until you kind of wake it up, and then you'll see that it's working. It has a slight little sound to it, as you can hear the gears inside it moving a little bit when you're doing a manual focus. It's a little strange at first, but whatever, as long as it works, and if that's how it's supposed to work, then can't change that. As you can hear the focus. So it's not dead silent, but it has a very slight whir sound to it. Nothing annoying like the old one that sounded like a dying robot every time you focused in and out. But I'll have to say that I am pleased with it so far for the price. I mean, I'll have to check the image quality once I actually get to take some shots for it. I haven't even taken any pictures with it yet, but I'll definitely be getting the hood just because the way the front element comes out, I don't want to take any chance of bumping that and possibly damaging the lens. Also, the lens cap is just silly. It's so tiny, but whatever, you know, that's how it is. Can't get everything for how cheap this lens is, but I will say that it does feel like a nice upgrade. I'll have to judge it by taking some pictures and seeing how accurate it is with focus, and trying to do a little bit of action with it to see how fast the focus is keeping up with that as well. So that's just a quick rundown of what I think of the new lens.